In today's world, we've never been more interconnected with one another. The internet makes it a great place to talk with anyone and everyone around the world, and being able to hear from people's perspectives that you otherwise would have never been able to interact with without the internet. With that in mind, here's why it should be erased. One of my very own viewers, who will not be named and will be kept anonymous throughout all of this just because I'd rather not name drop them, we're here for somebody else. When you go online, there's gonna be your always fair share of creeps in comments and DMs. Well, we got a live action scene from behind the curtain, behind the scenes of what actually goes on in those comments or those DMs when those creeps start getting bold, and this is what happens when they get very bold. To run it really quick down the backstory to all these screenshots I'm going to be showing you and explaining. My viewer has a friend who has a girlfriend and another friend, right? The guy who has a girlfriend introduces my viewer and the other guy who we'll be talking about to his girlfriend. They seem to be chilling, whatever. The boyfriend of said girlfriend leaves for a bit. They were on a call of sorts, whatever, they were chilling. That other guy, who goes by the name Hamar as a username, apparently was talking to the girlfriend and starting to hit on her. Now, before any of you say, well, what's going on here? If this is just, just a creep being a creep and not a pedophile, this is, yeah, it's kind of weird, but it's at least not pedophile level. Let me put this in perspective. The person who we're talking about is 18 years old, right? Should be fine. No, they were hitting on 13-year-olds. So apparently this pedophile decides, hey, I'm going to get that 13-year-old's WhatsApp. And also, why the fuck does a 13-year-old have WhatsApp? I feel like WhatsApp is like for drug deals and like tech support from like Chinese and Indian like owned products and scams. That's about it. So what the fuck? But that's besides the point. They got their WhatsApp and apparently they were talking and DMing for a bit. And my viewer even said like, that's a little weird. And he kind of just like left it. He threw up his hands. Is like, all right, whatever. Ain't my problem. Ain't my circus. Ain't my monkeys. Calls it that. Then he got a message from his buddy who had the girlfriend. So boyfriend and girlfriend. We're gonna label him this: viewer, boyfriend, girlfriend, pedophile. All right, let's do it like that. So boyfriend messages my viewer saying, hey, did you fucking see what pedophile was messaging my girl? And he's like, no, I didn't. And I'm going to show you just the first one. This gets this is 0 to 100 all gas no brakes level shit. We go in from this could have just been like a kind of weird thing, like, hey, why is an 18-year-old messaging a fucking 13-year-old, to, oh no, we got a federal case on our hands. We need to get Interpol involved because these motherfuckers live in different countries. So he goes, you look good, very good, rather too much. Apparently there's a lot of fucking screenshots, and these are just some of the worst ones, and there are some pretty bad ones that were left out, but just, it would be, like, for the sake of what my viewer sent me, for the sake of making this video, to publicly flame him, he wanted me to have the worst of the worst, the grimiest of grime. Apparently there was some stuff that was predating this. I think he saw a photo of her, and then referencing that photo, this is how this started. He asked for her location also, mind you. One, they don't live in the same country, and two, he's 18 and she's 13. So she kind of just she kind of just brushes it off and saying, no, he goes, already like, hey, dude, you don't push for locations, but that's a different thing. Something about back in the story. This guy's 18. There's no back in the day. Back in your day, you were in like 7th grade. There's no back in the day for you, my man. What are you talking about? And then immediately, also, can you sit on my face, please, mommy? Like, what? What the fuck? What? How did we get here? Like, if it was like, he could have, look, not to give this guy any pointers, because I'm not trying to give pedophile pointers here, but like, if there's a conversation dying with a female, let it die. Don't just jump ship one to, hey, sit on my face, to telling a fucking 13-year-old to sit on your face. Like, you're 18. You can legally hit on MILFs now, my man. This guy fucked up so bad. Rather than, hey, I'm 18 now, I'm going to take my shot in the regions that I don't even think they can hit, but I'm going to go for it. He turns back. He fucking turns around. I low-key missed that. And fucking decides to walk backwards. Look, when I turned 18, I wasn't fucking heinous, but hey, I shot a shot at a couple MILFs. You wanna know why? Because I fucking could, legally. That's it. That, and then people be like, well, that's still weird. I don't care. It's not less than 18. Oh, 18 and over, we're chilling. All right, that's fine. That's fine. This guy decided to turn around after the finish line. He crosses like, let's go. I could pay taxes now. Like, what? It doesn't even get, that's not even the worst of it either. We get, right after that, this screenshot, these aren't all in chronological order. They're apparently misjumbled and all that. But just like, keep in mind, this is the guy's logic throughout the whole thing. Something about no, yes, no. And then he goes, why not? Because I have a boyfriend. I don't care about your boyfriend. Mind you, apparently they're all friends. So that makes it even fucking worse. But he's telling, like, you need to keep in mind, this is an 18-year-old telling this to a 13-year-old. And like I said again, why the fuck does a 13-year-old have WhatsApp? That's beyond me. But, like, we're just here to address this guy. This is already fucking weird. So, not only did he ask to get his face sat on once, I think he did it 3 times, but there was one screenshot I don't have about it. He goes, rather quirky, rather horny. What? And they go, what the freak? Rather freaky, nuh-uh, yuh-huh, I'm gonna shower. And then he drops it again. Can you sit on my, like, what in the fuck? This is like what happens when a pedophile is new to the game. They don't really know what they're doing, so they're just spewing shit out. And then we got this fucking awful fucking, I don't even want to read this shit. You look hot as fuck. They go, oh, okay, thank you then. Clearly uncomfortable. Motherfucker double, shit. He doubles down and goes, tasty as fuck. And then they're fucking, like, more so confused. And my only question is why the person kind of still kept in communication with him. I don't know. That's beyond me. Here's this one where they're mentioning, hey, I'm gonna go look for something for food or something like that. He just, there's no segue like he's been doing this whole time. It's just, I want some head, maybe some pussy, and drops a boy kisser gif. Look, if this guy was hitting on legal women, sure, it'd be weird still, but like it wouldn't be like uber creepy. This is just like, you can't speak to women, and the women you do speak to are not women, they're children. So it's like you got no game, and the game you do got is still illegal. Like, what the fuck? So then I get, for some reason they were saying that the stomach was in pain, whatever, and then they just drop this. I'm not reading that out loud. I'm sorry. This gets so bad so quick. It's just so bad. And I'm pretty sure this screenshot is right after that, actually. So that's the only one that we do have in chronological order. Like I said, there's a lot of missing gaps within all of these. I don't know what the fuck this means. And this is the last one, which is just fucking bad. Look, I'm not trying to turn this on the person who was, I'm going to say, groomed, or getting groomed, or whatever, interacting with our pedophile, whatever we want to call this. This one didn't sit right with me, just because it's, hey, this person is actively being weird, they're 18, you're 13, you shouldn't be communicating with them, he shouldn't obviously be communicating with you. But I almost want to say this one was almost like an egg on, maybe, like it was egging them on a little bit, and I don't know. And even my viewer who kind of like broke down this whole story to me was like, yo, like he even said like that one was really weird to me, because it's like, if the person who was interacting with a pedophile here was claiming that, hey, they're being uber weird, but this is one of the screenshots that came out from that circumstance, it's almost like you can't say they're being weird if you're almost kind of like poking at a bear. You know, it's like, again, I'm not trying to word this in a way that the pedophile is in the right. The pedophile is wrong, period. They're 18 talking to a 13-year-old in absolutely disgusting manners. But then it's almost like, hey, like, you also were kind of poking at him there. Don't fucking do that, because then it's you know, I'm not saying everybody's gonna be, it's your fault. No, it's not. It's just more like, it becomes less, hey, they're being weird, more so, oh, you kind of enabled it. But again, that's not the point. This one just sat bad with me, and I didn't like it. This one made me think, I'm like, that's weird. That's fucking weird. And as if it wasn't enough, I know YouTube technically has a thing against name dropping and doxing, so I'm gonna show you a photo of a random person. Yeah. That's a random person. Hopefully that person's not a pedophile. You know? So, yeah. That person is over 18, though. I have verified and made sure all of my sources have been verified. That person in that photo is over 18, so that photo is also free use. I'm recording this in post real quick, and our anonymous tip, our anonymous caller, who's getting a $5,000 cash reward that we can easily opt out of, for supplying this to this roast pedophile hotline, sent me this screenshot. I'm gonna blank out my intel guy, and I'm gonna fucking let loose on this guy's Discord. They said all of this was a joke, apparently. I know I said I wanted head from a 13-year-old and wanted some pussy from a 13-year-old, but it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. And my intel is not lying when they say they have their name and everything. They do. Like, they do. Yeah, that guy's fucked. Look, whatever happens, happens. All I'm saying is, it'd be pretty funny. It'd be pretty funny. How do you, what the fuck in your head is like, let me do all this as a joke. It's like fucking Drake hitting on Millie Bobby Brown, bro. I never fucking hit on her. There's actual screenshot of proof of that. It's like, yeah, but I never asked her to come over. Screenshots and proof that he asked her to come over. Yeah, but I never wanted to fuck her. One of his own songs saying he wanted to fuck. This is that. This is this. This is that. We got Drake. We got him. This is this is Drake here. We found him. This is him. What the fuck? Just a joke? Just a joke? What? Yo, go to your fucking mom and tell her, hey, I want some head and some pussy. As a joke. Okay, I'll inform him. Mr. President, there's a second screenshot of an excuse. This is between our girlfriend and predator again. So our pedophile goes, yeah, I'm totally fucked. Why would you tell blank and blank about our DMs? Because he's my, and then our girlfriend goes, well, he's my boyfriend, you know? And he's like, having a meltdown. This guy was full freakazoid mode, like, not so long ago. And now we have this guy fucking, his timbers are shivered. His shivers are timbered. This guy is fucking quaking in his boots. You don't know why? Because I'm going to be coming in his. Either way. You know, she's like, well, you were being fucking weird. Also, don't mind the fucking weird use of language. I don't even know what the fuck I'm being freaked on even means. I guess it was because he was being weird. And then goes, why would you do that? Meant to say you instead of I, but why would you do that? And then, you know, the girl doubles down, be like, you were being fucking weird. Like, this is it's great. This makes this Dorito taste extra good. I struggle to fucking eat that Dorito. I don't understand how hard it is to talk to people who are over 18 when you turn 18. Like, and if there's anybody who's gonna try to slap this back at me who watches and or knows I stream and all that shit and try to say, oh, well, you have members of your community who are young. Yeah, I do. And I'll converse with them and I'll interact with them, but I'm never telling them, hey, sit on my face. What? Like, that's crazy. At most, it's like, you know, I'll tell them to shut the fuck up when they try saying something stupid because they are quite literally under the age of 18 and or younger. I have my younger audience. I'm not denying that at all. In my case, my younger audience understands, hey, there will never be anything more than, hey, you could chill with me on stream and that's about it. I'm never gonna text you shit like this because if I am, it's one of two things. I need to be shot or somebody has my account. And it's more than likely not the first one, the second one. There can be people who are younger around you. If you are over the age of 18, it is your responsibility to ensure you are being appropriate to the circumstance. But like, this motherfucker's got like the stage hooks. He's pulling kids towards him, and that's a fucking problem. Yeah, no, I verified everything in this video. That was alright. Like, I made sure everything here was alright to pass as an expose from my viewer because he was the one who told me the whole story. And it kind of does involve him, but not like that. More so just like, hey, look, I know you're tied into this. I'll make sure you're not mentioned at all. So, yeah, don't talk to fucking 13-year-olds when you're over 18. Don't talk to fucking kids, period. It's weird. There's women out there who are desperate. You can get some fuck, not from a 13-year-old. Fuck! Thank you guys for watching. Deuces.